detective. I like to hunt people down, take bounties, go for missions. I'm not one of these players that wants to win by hiding in a building, waiting for the zone,
We're going
staying
deep,
on the edge,
and we're
then
going
moving into
hard.
another building.
Surely you
I just
can't
get
be
really
serious.
bored
I'm
playing
serious.
like that. And I'm not
And don't call
saying
me
that
Shirley.
isn't a legitimate tactic if you want to win. It's just that it's not for me. I can't play like that. I don't find it engaging at all. So I'm always on the move. So I have to be out and about. I have to be hunting people and engaging. Otherwise, I just get bored and I turn off. Now, with that said, I think my absolute favourite weapon for solos, and arguably sometimes for squads, depending on who you're playing with, is the MP7. And this is how I've got mine set out. I've got the monolithic suppressor on the muzzle.
Weapons free. Tango down in Section 1 Alpha. Tango down.
Secondary.
Tango down. Target neutralized. Hostile neutralized. Move up. We got a whole breach! Get down! Get down! Target neutralized. Hostile neutralized. Move up. Stairway clear. Multiple contacts. Hostile neutralized. Tango down. Keep moving. Target neutralized. Tango down.
Every other assault rifle in the game. So with that said, I wanted to show you guys a match here. I'm not going to tell you if I win or lose, but I can say we did end up with a high kill count. It's quite
Weapons free.
We're going to talk through the feats of the game, how I'm using that loadout when I get it, and just going through some of the thought process about what I did and why. Maybe you'll find it interesting.
Weapons free. Tango down in Section 1 Alpha. X-ray down. Keep moving. Tango down. Target neutralized. We got a whole breach! Get down! Get down! Hostile neutralized. Stairway clear. Multiple contacts. Tango down. Move up. Hostile neutralized. Tango down. Move. X-ray down. Target neutralized.
double checking with the heartbeat sensor. It looks like they've actually got Ghost on, and this is one of the sketchiest moments in the game. As I'm climbing up the ladder, that guy runs into the room, and I'm guessing that they only saw my legs, but they carried on peeking. I've got the height advantage, and I know that I can drop, finish the job pretty confidently, and introduce this poor soul, the doggo. Get the bounty, bit of cash, and we are on to the next one. Just before I left this area too, I did make my way over to the buy station here. Just checked it with the heartbeat sensor, and I ended up buying a self-revive kit, which is so important, and also a UAV. Now, as I'm making my way over to a scavenger mission, there's a taco that just zooms by me and jumps out of the store here. So I took a shot with the RPG, destroyed the vehicle, thinking, well, maybe I can get them with the splash damage. Using that heartbeat sensor to ascertain exactly where they are. 30 meters away, so I've got the direction, I've got the distance. I know that this person's right here, but I get shot in the back, which isn't good. When you're stalking someone, this is the worst thing that can happen. So we'll take cover here, get that heartbeat sensor out again. He's just here in the middle somewhere, so I'm looking for him. Jump up over the wall, and they were just prone trying to cap their recon device, I think. Not the best time to do that when you know that someone's around, but maybe they needed the cash and maybe they thought that was the right move. But I'm not convinced that that was the first guy that I saw in the tac rover that got out. So I'm just being really cautious here, listening out, and I want to clear the building because I think there might be someone in here still. Just checking the toilets, bouncing around, and I actually see someone across the way. So that's definitely still not the first guy. But this is what I'm talking about with the MP7. I did put a bit of damage down, and I just thought, you know what, I don't want to really get into a prolonged firefight with this guy. So I'm going to rush him with the Jeep. Jumped out, bit of a distraction. Tricky fight that was, because they've got the hard cover there and I'm out in the middle of nowhere. We did get there in the end, and I'm not going to stay in the middle of nowhere to heal. So what I do is I just get back in the Jeep and put it in reverse as quickly as possible, return it to the store. And then in the store, we can now play it and heal up again. Now the next clip is quite interesting because sound in solos is actually really important. You can hear a lot more, so if you've got a good headset, use it. But listen up for a second. Someone behind that wall plating. The sound of them doing that gave them away, so be mindful of that if you're plating yourself. Other people can actually hear that. But did you notice how much of a beam that MP7 was then? I just tried to counter the recoil, but that dude didn't really stand a chance then. Now at this point in the game, I'm just moving around and looking for kills, and I know that there's someone close to me. Luckily, they both have unsuppressed weapons, and got in a firefight, showed me exactly where they were. So I'm thinking, well, I can push this guy in the corner because he may be distracted, take him out with a long shot with the MP7, but the guy's still there. And, you know, you don't always have to take every fight. You can fall